G'day Hexes, Havoc here. Just want to make a quick video to go over the new mechanic that Primal Dawn has introduced, so we're going to get into that right now. If you haven't already seen it yet, there's a lot of new information about the set, a lot of spoilers on the official website, www.hextcg.com. But I figured I'd make this video just to give a quick overview about the new mechanic Empower. Also give you a few ratings on some of the cards here, but it's just going to be pretty quick. So let's get into it. So as you can see here, Empower is quite simply just doubles all the numbers on a card. So the way this works is the doubling of the numbers. It only affects the base card. So for example, any numbers that you add to a card, like for example, if you add Rage 1 to a troop, or you basically you're adding a number somewhere, be it through Rage 1 or something else. That is not going to be affected by the Empower mechanic, but any base numbers that are altered, they will still be affected with those new, however they were altered. So we'll get into an example of that in a bit. But here we have the sets, the card with the name of the set, Primal Dawn itself. That is the new set's name. Very, very nice artwork here, and as you can see at the ratings there, I'm giving it a 5 out of 5. It is amazing. And I cannot wait to actually see, because if you look at it, first of all, extended, it will probably look pretty damn sweet. But I would imagine they probably have some key artwork, like a much bigger version of this artwork potentially. And I definitely want to get my hands on that if possible. But very, very nice artwork there. We've got the, to me, looks. Is that a Master Moss? I think so. But anyway, that's pretty damn sweet artwork there, and we got some other ratings here for limited. We've got 4 out of 5. It's very good. However, it's not getting a 5 because it is still not affecting the board state. But it's technically, it will come down to how fast the format is when we actually get set 4 to really save it. The potential's there because it gives you a lot of advantage as long as you're not in a very bad position already. Like say you've got a stale board state, you're both unable to get through, well then being able to just create a bunch more troops, put them into your hand, and then have them also get buffed is pretty damn good. But in terms of its constructive viability, not really seeing it, giving it a 2 out of 5 there. So yeah, don't really see it. It's not impacting the board. It's 5 cost. It's potentially not going to be good enough, but who knows? There are ways to reduce the cost of actions, so who knows. Alright, so let's go to the next card here. First there's the empowered version. So you can see there it's just doubled up the numbers, so 10 cost now for creating 6 and +2/+2. So yeah, pretty good. Let's get to the next card. The next one being the Madness of the Mountain God, which is a Blood Orc troop, and as you can see, starts off as a 4/4 for 4. And he reduces each champion's maximum hand size by 3. So then if we empower him, like so, he's now, we've doubled those numbers. So again, if we were to add some other effect to him that had a number in it, and we were then to empower, that new thing would not get affected when choosing to empower. But yeah, this one, the artwork is very detailed. A lot of little minor details on there, so I couldn't really, it's still really nice art. Really, really good detail, just really nice. So I give this one a 4 out of 5. Yeah, just really nice. Limited playability, it's pretty tough because of the fact that you're hurting yourself. It's each champion after all. So I'm going to put 2 out of 5 for that for now. But yeah, it depends on the rest of the cards. Yeah, I'm not really seeing it at the moment. And same with constructed, just a 2.5 out of 5 there. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a lot more viable because you can build your deck with this effect in mind for constructed. So once we get to see the rest of the set, maybe that rating will go up, as we could potentially see some sort of aggro deck that then makes your opponent just lose the rest of their hand. They get to potentially play one thing and then everything else has to get discounted. So there's the potential there. What's the next card? Let's find out. Another wild one. It's the Nightsky Prophet, 3 cost 3/2 with Prophecy. So pretty nice. When we empower this guy, turns into the 6 cost 6/4. So very nice when it comes to limited. So hence the 4 rating. Artwork's pretty good. So I give that one a 4. All the set 4 so far, it's pretty damn sweet. There are some that, there's really not many that I've seen that I didn't like. So this one's still pretty good, but I don't rate it higher than the previous two. But yeah, very nice. And this troop again, very good in limited because of the fact that you've got something that's relevant early because you're still getting a very nice prophecy effect. Is a +2/+1, and it's a 3/2 for 3. So then and if you get it late game, a 6/4 for 6 is already fantastic. But then the prophecy effect on your next troop is +4/+2. So very, very nice in limited. So I give that one a 4. And in terms of constructed, I mean, there's already lots and lots of cards. So and just competing for a slot is for something of this type of effect. I don't really see it. 3 is actually probably too high, honestly. Maybe that should be a 2.5. But anyway, it's got a 3 for now. As I mean, after all, it is something that is effective in the early game and the late game. But I don't really, with the double wild and it's pretty good. But yeah, I don't think we'll really see it in constructed decks for tournaments and stuff. But the card is good and the artwork is rather nice. So the next one coming up, let's have a look. It is the Greenpaw Emancipator. Now this guy is really nice. As you can see, he's a 5-cost 4/3, and when he enters play, he creates 2 Shrimpins, which I can't actually show you. I mean, maybe I could have if I looked, but they're just little guys. They're damn well adorable on the artwork there, as you can see, dancing around this guy. Pretty damn funny. And then they also get buffs. So this guy's got a lot going for him. So limited rating actually should probably be higher. I put in 4 out of 5 now that I'm just looking again. Probably, I mean, that's probably right, really, but 4.5 even. Maybe even 5. I mean, it's really damn strong. You're getting a lot out of this. And when you empower him, he's now going to be 10 costs, so unlikely you're ever really going to do that. Since getting to 10 in limited is, getting to 10 in any format is not easy. But if you do get enough ramp, potentially you'll be like, oh, I can do that. So sweet, let's make 4 Shrimpins and have +2/+2 and an 8/6 to boot. So definitely very nice, and potentially could see constructed playability. So he's getting a 3 out of 5 there. And in artwork, I mean, we're gonna have to give that a 4 out of 5. Those guys are just adorable. So that's the empowered version there of the Greenpaw Emancipator. So pretty damn nice. What's up next? Let's have a look here. Okay, so this is an example of a card that can reduce the cost of an action. So as we can see here on the right, we've got an example of Primal Dawn that has been prophesized by the Cyclone Rider to our left, and it has decreased the cost by 2. So as that number, the cost of the card was obviously part of the card, that's part of the base card, and the number was then altered. It's now will get affected by Empower, so we can see here that it got reduced by the Cyclone Rider's effect there, the prophecy effect to reduce the next action in your deck by 2, the cost, and therefore the Primal Dawn is now 3, and then when empowered it becomes 6, and so that's pretty damn nice. But yeah, in terms of the Cyclone Rider, we've got the art. I don't know, something about it. I don't think it's as good as the previous cards we've seen here, so I'm giving it a 3. It's still not bad, but probably one of the weaker. It is a common, not that I guess that really means anything, but they got to get a lot of artwork, so it's potential that the artists have a lot of stuff to do. They prioritize some artwork to make it awesome, and this one maybe didn't get as much time spent on it, but it's still not bad. Just as you can see, I mean, in my opinion, it's not as detailed, and it's got a bit of a different style to it as well, which maybe that's what they were going for. But not bad. Limited rating though is pretty poor here, 1.5 out of 5, as it is a 3 cost for a 2/1 evasion troop with an effect that's probably going to be irrelevant in most cases because we're in limited, and it's not that powerful of effect unless you're really utilizing that to like it would actually be a decent effect to do on escalation cards or just really powerful actions like Mastery of Time and so on. But even in a constructed deck, that's still not something you can guarantee they hit. You might just hit an Arcane Focus, and you've got a minus cost Arcane Focus, pretty irrelevant in most cases. So it's not really that great in either limited or constructed, in my opinion. But it's still 2/1 evasion is still okay. So if you just really need to flesh out your deck, get some more playables in there, Maybe you do have some high-cost actions you want to try and reduce, or maybe you've just got a few actions and you want to try and get lucky on the powerful one. But yeah, I don't really rate it for either limited or constructed there. So 1.5 and 2 respectively. Next up, I think that's pretty much all the examples of Empower there. If you want to check out more stuff, I think that was all we've got so far on the website. But again, go visit hextcg.com and check out all the spoilers. There's a ton of really nice spoilers. I'm going to look at one here, which is one with really amazing artwork. The detail in this is phenomenal, and just yeah, really nice in both the card itself and the little creature here that it creates. Both very nice artwork, very detailed, really nice style. Yeah, so 5 out of 5 definitely for this one in terms of art. Limited playability. I mean, it is double wild, double diamond. If you're in those colors, 5 out of 5. It's amazing. Just amazing card here. Constructed definitely has potential. Not going to get 5 though because of the fact that it, it only really fits in a wild diamond deck. Let's be honest, double wild, double diamond. You're not going to be able to really do this in anything else. So you're going to have to commit to those colors. But we do obviously know there are wild diamond decks that exist. Second place there as the tournament just finished. JJ getting second place with wild diamond. And this is something I could foresee fitting into that, but at the end of the day, the whole set's going to change, so, I mean, the whole meta is going to change, so it's possibly going to become irrelevant, and we're going to see a whole bunch of new stuff, but I expect to see this get play for sure, so very nice card. So that was Empowered, and that was just an extra bonus card there. I was going to do more ratings here, but I'll save it for when I actually rate the whole set, so you can look forward to that in the future. I'm going to basically do videos on each color. So once we get all of the set 4 spoilers, I will be rating, blood, diamond, wild, etc., and having separate videos for each one and everything, and proper ratings too. I'll go into details of why. But that was, just wanted to do that quick video on Empower really. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, look forward to more stuff in the future. Check out Monday Meta Madness. By the time you're watching this now, maybe you're also able to watch Monday Meta Madness Episode 3, which will be my invitational edition. It'll be on my YouTube as well, so yeah, go check out my other videos. I'm going to be covering a lot of the stuff from the invitational, the decks there. So yeah, that's it. I'm done. And then, how you going, Bella? Bella's just drinking there. I don't know if you can hear that. Slurpy, slurpy. Alrighty, I'm out. Take care, everyone. See you later.